Good evening, guys. Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? It's midweek, hump day, Wednesday. Hope you all are having a good week so far. I have been having one as well. Uh, Everything's okay, everything going fine. Lovely weather outside. Spring is here, so all is well. So in the stream today, again, it's going to be a bit of a quick one, but uh, we are doing one of my favorite trains, which is ICE, BR403 ICE. And today we are trying out the Munich Augsburg route, the DLC available for Train Sim World 2. And we will be driving the ICE all the way from Munich to Augsburg non-stop. So we are doing one of those schedules where it's a non-stop service without the stop in between at Munich Parsing station. So that's what we will be doing today. So join me in the cockpit. Let's do this together, and it's going to be fun. And again, if this is your first time to the stream or your first time in the channel, my name is Saurav. I play Train Sim World 2. In my channel, you'll find a lot of Train Sim World videos. It's I think right now 98% of the videos are Train Sim World 2. So yeah, go ahead, have fun, and if you consider subscribing, it would mean a lot to me. So please do that. And guys, if you like the video, hit the like button. That helps my channel as well. So having said all that, let's get started with ICE 594 to Berlin, which we will be driving from Munich to Augsburg. It's a BR403 DB ICE 3 basically, and a 8 car service. So yeah, let's start. Okay, so I am not going to be using LZB or LZB, PZB, and CIFA for sure. I'm going to be managing the speed on my own, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I will not be using the safety systems just to be having a bit of a good time, because otherwise it's quite involving in trying to keep an eye out for yellow signals and stuff, or else you'll get those emergency shutdowns and stops. So just don't want to do that. And I mean, on a evening like today, I'll find SIFA to be a bit annoying. So I just am not using SIFA. But yeah, please know that it's all there, and on the days you want, you can always use it. Okay, so
Steuerung, Steuerung, Zugbeeinflussung, WB gesperrt, WB gesperrt.
maybe we will use the LZB.
Türen geöffnet.
Also, a big shout out to Ben, our new friend Ben Morris. Uh, Welcome to our gang of train sim lovers, Ben. So this is also, you know what? Uh, so Ben watched one of the previous videos, which was there on the channel, and yeah, of course, it was I think one of those videos which I was making when I had just bought the Elgato capture card, and those were terrible days. My initial couple of weeks with the Elgato was like really horrible. One thing or the other broke, stuff didn't work. So it took a lot of figuring out, but yeah, touch wood, it's kind of at a stable state now. So with that, let's look at the Munich Augsburg route pen, and yeah, let's see if I think it works pretty smooth. But yeah, let's do it and let's check it out. So brakes off, and we should be good to go. So we have enabled AFB, RFB as it's called here. Hey Tyler, how are you, my friend? Happy Wednesday. Doing fine, bro. How are you? Hey Roos, how are you, my friend? What's up, bro? Welcome to the stream. Okay, now the speed limit's at 140. Good, Roos. Happy to hear that. Again, hope everyone's having a good week so far. I'm sure it's relatively easier weather everywhere, so hope everyone's having a good start to spring. And now we are talking better speeds. Happy hump day. Absolutely. Okay, so it's an off for you tomorrow, Tyler. Happy to hear that again. Uh, thank God it's Thursday then. Good part of the week. So yes, Thursday, then Friday is just around the corner. So very much looking forward to weekend myself. Wow. I mean, that could be special. So is it that warm already? Like for a thunderstorm? Or is it like still a cold weather thunderstorm? That's nice. So happy day off to you tomorrow, Tyler. I hope you have some great weather and can hang out with friends and can then get to play some flight simulator. Being a day off, maybe even a long haul flight as well. Other folks in the stream, Bruce, how are you doing? How are things going with you? I think tomorrow is also the day when the new Swiss route add-on Lucerne Circe comes out. So that'll be something interesting to watch out for. So I'm still pretty much like step climbing on the speed curve here. Not sure why the LZP has not engaged till now. Maybe it's just something that I've forgotten to configure or something. But yeah, that's still not a problem. Doing fine. Mostly green signals all the way. And we are using the cruise control to manage the speed. So, I mean, it's the AFB cruise control is just the easier name for it. So, which game are you talking about, Tyler? So, sorry if I missed it somehow. Okay, there goes the LZP. So now it's pretty much like as long as LZP is on, it's pretty much hands off. So I need to get the lever all the way forward. Oops, not the brakes, of course. Oh, come on. That should do it. So we are still at about 210. There goes. I think that's 230. So that's the max that it will go in terms of speed on this route. Again, unless you want to break the speed limits, which I think we all do from time to time. I have done, and take it all the way out to the max speed of 330 or so. Only problem when you do that, I have noticed, is at least on the PS4, not sure what happens when you play it on Xbox or PC, is then at some point the train is going faster than the game is able to refresh. So basically at some point you will just like run out on raw mesh without the landscape having refreshed, like no trees, no textures, no nothing. It's almost like, you're running on a raw 3D model. That's exactly what happens on PS4. Happens if you play too fast, like 300 plus speed on Navarca Dresden, which is the other route where ice is available. And yeah, that's what can happen. It's true, Tyler, that the day before your actual off day is probably even better than the actual off day, right? Especially the evening before your day off. I mean, that's probably the most kick-ass time. Exactly. It happens, Tyler. I think it also happened. I mean, on one of my previous ice videos. Uh, yeah, you try and go too fast. I mean, the route is just not designed to refresh that fast. I think that's also why the speed's limited. But interestingly, it works on LGV Mediterranean, right? On the TGV routes. I think there is some sort of a calibration between the motion blur, how fast the train is going, and the detail level of the scenery. So that ways in LGV Mediterranean, you can go as fast as 300, 330 kilometers per hour, and it still holds well. That is also true. I have seen some videos, Tyler, uh, in sandpatch grade where when you try and go from the front of the train to the back, the uh, splash screen actually cuts in, because how long the train can be, and the ones that you are talking about are of insane length, right? So that's bound to happen. It's probably just not designed to handle it that way. True, true. That's still a record, right? So, Tyler, I think, I mean, I would suggest go post about it on the Dovetail Games forums, right? More people should know about it. I don't know if you've done that already, but I think you should consider doing that. So we are at 230, the top speed for ice on this route now. That's 100% my favorite train horn in this game. Nothing to me sounds better than the horn on the ice. Hmm? Which passenger routes? What routes do you have in mind? But no, I seriously mean it. You should definitely post about that in the Dovetail Game forums, and just punch in the link to your video. I mean, it's awesome stuff, and there are people who share that passion of yours of long trains, right? So they definitely should see this. So now we are 11 clicks out of Augsburg. everything going pretty well. I mean, uh, no issues so far. And again, for Ben Morris, uh, Ben, welcome to the channel again. Thanks for joining and subscribing. So yes, see, so the Munich Augsburg route that we are doing right now is again on the PS. I think. I mean, so it works pretty okay. Uh, I am sure it will work a lot better on an Xbox One X. I mean, comparatively, I'm similarly probably also on a PS4 Pro. So mine is not a PS4 Pro, it's just a PS4. And I have an Xbox One X, but I don't have Train Sim 1 2 on Xbox One X. So I play this on the PS4. But yeah, between the two, I'm sure the Xbox One X would have done much better. But generally speaking, I think it runs pretty smooth on PS. No issues whatsoever. Okay, I think now LZB is going to go off at some point. Okay, we effectively did a system reset of sorts. We reset the LZB, and we also reset, I mean, which we did by resetting the AFP, RFP. We are now 3.6 kilometers out of Augsburg, running at 140. At some point, it's probably going to need me to slow things down. So I'm going to switch off the AFP now. Oh, come on. So yeah, LZP is ending here. That's not a problem. That's a relief. So 2.4 kilometers out, after the debacle of LZB disconnect, now we are back moving again. Yeah, I mean, yeah, same. I also haven't created an account yet. So I also get reminded to join Dovetail Live every time I launch the game, and I'm yet to create an ID myself. Let me explain. 1 second. I would.
Störung. Notbremsung. Türen geöffnet.
Okay, so I have a webcam, of course, Tyler. If you, let's say, play on an Xbox, it's easier because Xbox would recognize any USB webcam, so it's easier to include the camera. But Xbox only streams to Twitch, so you cannot stream to YouTube, right? So, but in PS, you can stream to YouTube by default, but it does not recognize any USB webcam because it will only work with the PS webcam. I think it is called a face cam or something, right? So, which is why I also have an Elgato media capture card. It's called the HD60 Plus, HD60S Plus. It supports 4K. I think there is an HD60S which is without 4K. I think 1080p. I mean that works pretty fine as well. But the HD60S Plus is what supports 4K. So I have that, and then this is hooked up to my PC slash laptop, and there I'm using OBS to stream. Hence, you see this face cam in the lower right hand corner. Uh, Mine is very basic. It's a very basic layout which I've created myself, but it can get so much fancier. So yeah, there are many other options, but it's just that the not Elgato, but OBS Streamlabs never works for me. I mean, it gives me really choppy frame rates. The stream becomes horrible. So only OBS Studio works for me fairly well. And after a lot of tweaking and experimentation, so I've come to use OBS Studio. So yeah, that's how I'm streaming. So again, in summary, from PS to the Elgato HD60S Plus, from there an output which enters my laptop, and there you have OBS Studio, which I'm then using. Technically, yes, you can, Tyler. I think depending on how powerful your PC is, I think you have a fairly, you have told me, right? Yours is a fairly badass system, so it should be fine. Yeah, but otherwise, if it happens that your screen, I mean like your frame rate, etc., or any lag shows up, maybe then you can still consider getting a capture card. I mean the capture card would help any PC for that matter, because it's just augmenting the capability. Otherwise, you'll just have to use the resources from your GPU and the CPU. So, but yeah, you have enough of that, so it shouldn't be a problem. You can. So, you certainly use for the phone. Yes, you can, because there are many apps like even there is an Elgato app itself. You can, I think it's called Epoch Cam. Uh, so in case of Epoch Cam, you kind of install an app on the phone, and then there is a link which will basically include your PC uh, into that setup. So then if you're using OBS, you basically will have your phone showing up as a camera, right? So yes, you can do that. And that can work over wired as well as wireless. So you can even like use the USB cable to stream the data, or you can do it wirelessly. And then there are many other apps which do that. So if you search and but do a bit of research in terms of what works and what doesn't and what will work for you, because I don't use them. I want to, but yeah, let's see. So yes, so technically you can do that. Of course, anytime, Tyler, anytime. No, I'm not sorry. I mean, I just did a bit of Googling and a bit of research, but these are all possible. These are all possible. But I think you will save yourself a lot of trouble by probably just getting yourself a normal web. So my webcam is nothing high funda, or I don't have one of those special webcams, but let me just show you. You can see this is the webcam I have. It's basically a Logitech C61. It's quite nice, but yeah, of course, it's not top of the line or something, and something like this will really not cost you much. But I think, yeah, since you will be using your PC to do your streaming and stuff, I mean, it's probably just better getting in a webcam, and that should be enough. But if you want to use something like Epoch Cam, it is really good because then, of course, the camera on your phone is often so much better than any given webcam, right? So maybe that will be definitely an upside. So yeah, you can consider something like that. So, but many options are there. You don't just get fixated on one. Check a few out and see what works for you. Not a problem, my friend. Anytime. Again, if there is any help or suggestions or I mean anything that I can help you with, and of course I'll always help you with that. I mean anything as long as it's within the range of my knowledge, I can or at least I can always point you to the right direction, hopefully. But yeah, having said that, guys, unfortunately, as I said, it will be a bit of a quick stream because it's again weeknight. I have an early morning tomorrow, so I'll have to wrap up for the day. Not sure who else is there in the stream right now, but Tyler, thank you so much, my friend. It was so much fun talking to you. Again, Ben, hopefully you'll watch this video. This stream for Munich Augsburg was pretty much for you. So go ahead, check the route out and see if you like it. And Roos, not sure if you're still there, but others, again, guys, thank you so much. I may not be streaming tomorrow, not sure, but again, certainly we'll see you on Friday night, if not tomorrow. But then again, take care of yourself. Have a great Thursday. Have a great day off tomorrow, Tyler. And have fun, my friend. And I'll see you all back on Friday, hopefully, if not sooner. But till then, this is your boy Saurav signing off from Amsterdam. Good night. Have a great rest of the week. And I'll see you back soon. Bye.